Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of
Dungeon Crawler. What?
Wait, what?
What was that?
What?
Okay, he got us.
So confused.
I'm confused.
Well.
We stopped in our tracks.
Welcome back to the stream.
Intro.exe has stopped functioning.
Welcome back. We took a week off because I had to be out of town. We are back now, so excited to have you all. We left off the group still in Molten Hammer Keep and a new party member.
Well,
What?
She hasn't joined us yet. She has shown her face.
We could still kill her.
She's on the probationary period right now.
How do you know she's not several levels higher than you? So there's that.
I mean,
she can just
she was
murder all
level
of you
1
right
last
now.
session, but
And you don't know that I didn't message her differently and just tell her to continue? You don't know.
be like, hey, you know how everybody else is level 5? Yeah, go ahead and make a level 15 character.
Easy. But you find yourself still within Molten Hammer. The city has been locked down after a attempted assassination, failed assassination, you assume. Not entirely sure yet. Which launched a kind of citywide investigation. Parts of the members of the group were pulled in, investigated, kind of not tortured. I don't know why I said tortured. What's the other word for it?
Interrogated?
Not torturing. Thank you. Interrogated. Tonight is one of those nights.
We were investigated.
Investigated. Which resulted in the group kind of being watched, but nothing out of the unordinary. You were so nicely put up for room and board at the I don't remember what it's called. Dawn's Light.
Dawn's Touch.
Dawn's Touch. Thank you.
The Dawn's Reach. Dawn's
Yeah.
The Dawn's Reach around. You put up within this inn you were told to go to, where the group kind of split up into a little bit of a 3-party system for a little while and kind of went in their own directions, which resulted in Sophia lunging and attacking KB, which was kind of thwarted, and you realized maybe there was something wrong with the dagger she'd been carrying for a little while now.
Yeah, KB's got it in his sock now, right?
He does have it in his sock. The group is led kind of further around, and another portion of the group went and kind of tried to stay at another inn, realizing it was very expensive and they got swindled. Whereas you finally made your way to this gorgeous chateau, large, almost casino-like building that had all of these external rooms wrapped around a center corridor, where you were assisted by attendees. These attendees giving forth this different vibe for each room. Some of you threw yours out immediately. Some of you had a little more of a talk with yours. And some others are still having a conversation, figuring out what they would like to do. We left off with the group kind of all bedding down, except for KB. You were having a little conversation, and would you like to continue the conversation, or would you like to just go to bed?
I want to know how much gold it would be for just an evening of light to medium debauchery.
Your room was already paid for, and so was your attendee.
I want to get a little drunk, do a little drugs, have a little sex, gamble a little bit of money.
Okay.
Those are the 4 things that KB would like to do this evening.
Sounds like you can probably find all of that here.
That would be. Okay,
now,
so
he's not willing to leave the premises, and he wants to do all of those things, but just a little bit of each of them, right?
Yes.
We're not getting. We got stuff to do tomorrow, so you know.
Yeah. So You
General debauchery.
talk with your
Yeah.
You have a little discussion with your attendee. She gives you a little forehead kiss and tells you she will be here and have the rest of whatever it is you are looking for drug-wise. She asks you... Oh man, I can't remember your room was. What was your room? Your room was number...
The ogre.
Yes.
Was,
and it was a
Bertha.
half-orc. It was a half-orc.
I was going to say an orc or... Yeah.
It was a half-orc. And it was, yes, Bertha. How wild are you looking to get? Medium or high levels of drug consumption?
Maybe like a 6 out of 10.
Yes. Wine or beer?
Wine.
You have good choice. I look forward. And she walks by and like gets all like the whole hand, both ass cheeks in one big squeeze. And she walks out of the door, giving you a wink as she kind of raps like a sensual. It looks sensual, but like she puts it on and she's just like muscle mommy, and you're like, oh, and like the robe leaves not a whole lot to the imagination as you exit, or as she exits and like makes her way out to, get whatever wares, and you are left to your devices to go downstairs. You do walk out, and you look over the balcony onto the casino floor, and there's several games going on. There seems to be a game of almost, it's called track. It's basically like war. It looks to be kind of like a back and forth game between the dealer and these individuals that are betting. I gotta pull up because there is one game that did make it from last session. There was the one that me and Kaz kind of made up. I gotta find that one though. No, not this. Is this my intro?
That's right. You guys did make up like a whole gambling game last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't remember how it was either.
Kaz 2.0.
Yeah, I think KB
My
like
father was a gambler down in Ridar.
Yeah,
He wound up on the wrong end of.
All right, here it is.
He's not a high risk charisma person like Kaz, but I do think in his mind he realizes I think I'm smarter than most people. So like games of card counting or games that involve things like that, I feel like he would think that he would have an advantage of, right?
You will. Yeah, and there's so I only have
on KB that he could maybe pull something like that off.
And there's a craps type game, like where they they spin the wheel and you can bet on a color and a number, like a roulette. Thank you. Ooh, good choice of music. There's the game that we made up, the Hangman's Noose, which I can explain that card game again. And then there's the track. There's the war type game. And there's several tables of each going on. The Hangman's Noose is each player rolls 1d8, keeping the dice hidden. Each player has the chance to raise a bet, call the bet, meet or fold. It continues when all bets are equal. Then each player will roll a 1d6, keeping it a secret as well. And then a final chance to raise, call, or fold. Each remaining player will then roll a 1d4. They will reveal the D8, the D6, and the D4, adding them all together.
Highest one wins, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like poker.
That one's basically the poker game. Yep. I should probably find my D4, D6. Here's my
okay.
No, that's my 6.
Let's do just a couple rounds of it, and we'll have that represent the night.
So which one are you looking for? or looking to
I'll,
do?
I'll do the Hangman's one.
Hangman's
I'll-
Noose.
Yeah, we'll go fast so that for the sake of the session.
You show to the table, and the starting bet to come into the table is 50 silver right now.
Okay. Can I do more?
You can do more.
Can I do like 5 gold?
Well, let's go. All right, let me get a piece of paper so I can start adding fucking shit up. Gonna make me do math and stuff. All right, so right now there's 4 people at the table. Come on, pen. 4 people at the table. Each have put in 50 silver.
That might be a little too.
As I say, they might back out.
That might be great. Can I? 50 silver would be half a gold, right?
Yes.
I'm thinking of that right. Okay, let's do like 2. Let's just start with 1 gold.
Okay. One of them backs out immediately, like puts his cards down and kind of sits there. The other 3 do put a gold in. So now it's 1 gold, 50 silver. So you got to put 50 silver in.
Good.
So, and we'll say KB, 1G, 50 silver. 1, 1. Okay.
Oh hell.
All right. Roll your dice. Or actually, roll your D8 first. Or no,
Okay.
hold on. Yes, D8 first. Whoop, whoop. I lost it. Fuck. All right, so first guy. Okay.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. Okay. At this point, the dealer kind of looks at the table. You guys have each been handed your first set of cards. You're allowed to peek. The individual to the far right is a kind of a human male. He kind of looks you guys up and down, and he slides another gold into the pot.
Same.
Okay. So hold on here. First guy, so now it's 2 gold. Guy number 2 sitting right to your right of you is a female elf, and she is also going to, he's going to call, she is also going to put in another gold, and the last person is going to fold.
Pussy.
Okay, so now we got your D8s. So now we are on to D6. Okay. Okay. This person's going to add another 50 silver. So now it's gold. Person 2 is also, they're going to call.
I want to double it.
Okay. So this person will also call. Oh no, that person stepped out. So there's, right now in the pot, there is 50 silver and 1 gold, 50 silver. So you're gonna raise it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna raise it to? So there's 3. So right now you have two gold and 50 silver.
I'll put another 2 in on top of that.
On top of. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So right now it's 5 gold. 250. You put how much more gold in? You said? Sorry.
I just said double, so probably 2 more.
2 more. Okay. So. Silver. Yeah, they're gonna meet that. So they all put another gold in. Okay. Roll your last ones.
This is the D4.
To the
D4.
people in the campaign on D&D Beyond, can y'all see my rolls?
Oh, we can't see our rolls now.
No.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
It's okay. It adds to the intrigue.
Indeed.
So. Okay. Okay. So, let's see here. The person 1, the human male, kind of looks you guys up and down across the table, and taps the table. They're not going to do anything with it. They set their cards. The second person, the person to your right, the female elf, she is she's going to add another gold to the pot. She's going to add another gold to the pot. And person 3 does the same thing. What are you doing, KB?
I'll add
The
4 more
person
gold.
3 is a half orc as well. You put 4 in?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 1. I'm gonna call the 1 and then add 4 more.
Okay. So you said 4 more?
So much gold thinking about in terms of these people's lives.
This person's folding. So person 1, the human to the far right, folds.
It's okay, KB. We'll take care of you. Keep you off the street.
Yeah, the other people are gonna do the same thing. 4. Okay.
Wow, nobody's being
lot.
intimidated out of the pot. This is crazy.
8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Person 1 flips over their cards. You see, the cards that equivalent to a 7. The second person flips their cards over as well, and you get the equivalent of 9. And the third person flips their cards over to get an equivalent of 11.
That's cool. I got a 6.
Oh shit!
You watch as the elven female to your right grins, rubs your back, and says, next time. I do enjoy money, though. Much appreciated.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, friendly table banter. Don't touch me, bitch!
I will end you.
Do you wish to try the other game?
Yeah, sure. Let's do a round in the other one.
Okay. This one is just simple you versus the dealer. You put your bets down individually. You're not betting against anybody in general. You're just betting against the house. Okay. It's rollies. So, take a d20. We're going to have a roll off. Yep, okay. Best of 3.
I'll do it in multiverse.
Multiverse? Okay. Oh.
God damn.
back to my. There it is. Maybe. Where is my thing? Oh, there it is.
Lots of twos. Lots of twos.
This would be a great time for
Alright.
guidance.
I mean,
That's a good
all right,
point.
here we go. 14.
Yeah, too bad nobody has guidance around me.
Yeah.
So, the first one, you roll your both, and you come up just short. Second one,
Good lord.
he rolls at 11. He takes
God
the
damn.
one
Shit, KB.
gold and slides it across the table to himself. Do you wish to go again, sir?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes.
One more.
Absolutely.
Please place a gold on the table.
A gold.
God, KB.
13.
Gambling's not your thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
me.
Oh, you won. Okay, it's 1 and 1. I rolled a 4.
All right.
All right. 1 and 1.
11?
1.
Oh.
Good one. All right, here we go. Last one.
Wait, that was the last one, right?
No, it's best of 3.
Well, it's 2-3. Sorry, best of 3.
Yeah. So it was 9, 9, and 11.
Okay, so you won. I got 10 on the
Because-
last one.
Yeah, because we didn't roll the third one for the first one, right? Because it wouldn't
Yeah.
have mattered.
Oh, you're right.
So you win.
We'll do one more
Oh, one more.
for a tiebreaker. We lost 1-1-1. Let's do one more round.
So you put down 1 gold because you bet and you get double what you put down. So you get 2 gold back.
Can I bet 5 on the last one?
Yes, you can. So you bet 5. Rollies. 7.
Oh,
it's
tie.
high.
Oh,
Tiebreaker
Do a
roll.
roll off for a tie.
Roll off for a tie.
10.
10.
Shit, dude.
Damn.
Okay. All right, here we go.
7.
20.
That's all right.
Okay, that's 1 to Ginge.
1 for him.
All right, here we go. 15.
9.
Oh shit, that's 2 for
Oh.
Ginge. You can
Oh,
still come
no.
back. You can still come
Here
back.
we go.
Oh,
19.
19.
5.
Fuck. Oh.
All right, here we go.
Oh god.
4.
19.
Yeah.
No.
Jeez.
The love and loss as the cards flip, and you get lucky one hand, but you just keep getting these bad ones. You get a nice high roll, and you're like, I got it. And they flip the last card, and you just feel your heart sink.
So I think I lost 8 total.
Yes.
Is that right?
ain't too bad.
It's not bad.
That's not terrible. I've done worse. Especially since KB doesn't give a single fuck about money.
Then fun he is having.
Had a bad night, yeah. Alright.
Time for drugs.
Yeah. Expand our mind even further.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Do ayahuasca in the hotel room.
God. All right. So, you complete your night of a little debauchery, a little gambling. You know, you get some weird looks here and there as a goblin makes its way through the casino. There's 1 or 2 of them here and there, but not that many. You make your way back up to your room, and you hear the shower running in the next room. Because each one of your rooms has like a shower made into it. Ouch, fucking hurts. And you see on the table across the room, you notice like a plethora of choices from left to right. You have a dark brown bottle that has some kind of liquid inside of it. To the right of that, you have a plate of somethings cut and kind of laid in like a little row. And then to the right of that, you have what looks to be kind of a white powder substance. And then you have 3 choices of wines. There's a red wine, there seems to be a white wine, and then some other like dark red wine of sorts.
All right. Would I know what any of these substances are?
Roll a
Religion check.
religion check. Let's go. Roll a
God.
History? What would you do for drugs?
It would be. It's either going to be
Insight?
medicine or it's going to be history.
Ooh, medicine.
Roll a medicine check for me. It's a pretty low.
It's a 5.
Okay.
Crazy roll.
You have no fucking clue what it is. Oh, this looks
Yeah.
interesting.
Honestly, the
Cool.
only thing you
What's that?
recognize on that table is the wine. You know it's wine.
Yeah, let's get open the bottle of red wine.
Okay.
Start polishing that thing off.
Okay. You begin
Let's
to
do
pour
so-
a cup.
Let's,
And about-
we'll have a glass, pour a second one, and then let's hit that sniffing powder.
About
Oh
a
god.
minute and a half later, as you're pouring the wine, you get through that first glass. It is very good wine, surprisingly. She comes out in nothing but a almost see-through robe and sits down across the table from you. So, which one would you like to try first?
Yeah, I think she'll walk out as I'm, again, don't know, assuming I'm to sniff this powder, but I'm fucking gonna sniff it.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
sniff it?
I'm gonna sniff it. I'm gonna chug the first glass of wine, pour 2 more, one for me, one for her, and I think probably as she's coming in, I'm sniffing this powder.
Okay. You you grab the powder and you just one big like you take like a handful and like weirdly like you do this like shove up into the
Yeah.
nose and then like one big extort and she just looks at you like wide-eyed. Oh, we're doing that.
Was this too much? Was that too much of this?
That is a lot.
Mm,
That's a lot.
I'll
Yeah.
know for next time.
That's the milkweed. You're gonna feel really good soon. Yeah.
How long would you think that would last?
A while.
Oh, okay. All right.
Especially the amount you took.
And for how small I am.
Yeah. But it'll be fun. And she
I'll
leans over the
start-
table and like takes her finger and like down your chest like your open shirt is. I promise to make it a really good experience.
As she's talking to me, I'll start doing the buttons on my shirt, and I'll just go, all right, help yourself to anything on the table. My safe word is cucumber. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. She opens the dark brown bottle and takes like a little shot glass and pours this thick brown liquid and takes a shot. And then plugs the bottle back up. Am I dominant or you?
You.
Rips
the
the
same.
robe open, and you see this like absolutely chiseled muscle mommy, and she grabs you by the front of your the front of your shirt, lifts you up to eye level, gives you the biggest, wettest kiss ever, and in one movement, pants and underwear, one rip down, grabs your waist and up and off. And then grabs you and walks you to the bed, and that's where we're gonna cut scene.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, he wouldn't give us a safe word if he was planning on being the dominant one.
You never
No.
know. I don't know what I'm not
Like
here
that.
to kink shame. I'm not here to kink shame. My campaign is full of love. love, people.
This
Yes.
is love organic right here.
I'm all
Very
about all
much so.
forms
Organic
of love.
and raw.
Whatever you into, get it, girls and boys,
I
and
mean, we're having
everybody.
sex, not into making love. So.
Yeah. If orc love's what you're into, I like my muscle mommies too. There's just something about a muscle mommy.
KB just wanted to be manhandled.
Agreed.
I don't know if that's something like that. But, anybody else doing everything, or are we sleeping the night away?
Well, where's our room relative to their room? Because I imagine an ogre is not quiet.
Half orc.
Half orc.
Half orc.
You're down the hall a little bit, but
Loud place.
I mean, there's
It's
probably other things happening around us too, so I can't
it's
imagine
a
we'd
loud
be able
place.
to pick out.
It's
Yeah.
a loud place, and the rooms are specially built. Roll a perception check for me, just because. My curiosity gets the best of me. A 7?
17.
17. You still don't hear anything. It's still pretty loud. You hear other noises. I mean, you hear people kind of like, like fumbling down the hall, giggling like outside the door, but you don't hear anything more than that. Like maybe some of the commotion from the casino, but not much.
Well, I'm gonna take that for granted.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet. I mean, relatively in the room you're in, very well built, sturdy walls, and very nice. And you do discover, like poking around the room, that there's this like bathtub that has like a little nozzle up top, and has some like runic inscriptions on it.
What are you
That's
looking
a
at
shower.
there?
Do these look strange to you?
Yeah, I have no idea what that says.
Do I have any idea what it says?
It's like magic inscriptions, and when you read the kind of magic inscriptions, it just it basically just gives you the what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Instructions?
shape water.
Oh, gotcha. So I can.
So kind of confusing, and then if you look down a little bit, there's two almost like buttons to the right and to the left that also have magic inscriptions on them, and one says hot and one says cold.
Gotcha. So it's just a shower.
Yeah.
Though it's entirely possible neither of us have seen a shower before.
Not many.
Yeah.
There's showers, but a lot of it is usually like you fill up a bag and then poke a bunch of fucking holes in it. Nothing.
But yeah,
like
certainly
this.
nothing like this.
Yeah, this is like a whole different level.
I guess the occasional shacks we were able to put together out of cardboard and wood planks didn't have a shower.
Probably not.
Probably not. We didn't have all those nice amenities.
Mimic shower. Beware.
Oh, jeez.
I have questions. You said mimic shower?
Yeah.
So what is the water?
I didn't want to ask.
Oh, why do you gotta
Oh,
ask the hard
no.
questions, Ginge?
I did not want to ask that question, but it occurred to me as well.
I
What
mean,
I'm
it's
here for.
tears. It's tears, sweat, piss, or cum. So
Well, I mean, there's
God.
Take a
also
pick.
the other. Well, I mean, if you,
Or
if
all
you
the
turn
above.
it around, oh, yeah, that is the other end. I mean, then it's a brown spray, and you never know.
Ugh.
Oh, it's gonna be a lovely shower.
Ew.
But yes, you do discover. All of you guys do discover the shower in your room, or something. Like you're not. You know it. It looks like it does water, and then something else, but you're not entirely like 100% sure.
That looks interesting.
Anybody else?
Use it. Try it. I believe Axel and I had dismissed the attendant.
Yes, you kicked
Yes.
yours out.
There was the concern of the king bed. Not an issue.
Yeah, very large.
I don't imagine I probably would have done anything. I don't know. Unless Axel had something he wanted to do, probably would have ended up going to bed.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to bed. I don't think I have too much to say.
You don't have money
Same.
burning a hole in your pocket?
I mean, yeah, but like, not that I really feel like spending here.
We're not having quite the night as KB, but
Nope.
KB's just living it up.
yeah, KB is living his best life.
Yeah. About an hour into you guys' rest, Nova, not Evelyn, Nova, you get a message
Oh. Okay.
in your head. You hear, shit, I had it right here in my notes. Please. Oh, there is shit. I don't know why I didn't just search it like this. There we go. Please search out the beans. A friend of mine has a better way of getting in contact with me. This is Arya, and I'm sending a message through a friend right now. She said to call you idiots.
Okay, please search out the beans. A friend of mine has a better way of getting in contact with me. This is Arya sending a message through a friend right now. Said to call you idiots. Is that what I got, basically?
Yes.
Would I get the sense that I can reply to said message? Shut up,
Yes.
Windows.
Yeah, fuck off, Windows.
I'm gonna respond with, who is said friend, and why are we searching out the beans?
A moment passes and you get, she says to look for Sarah and Harold Bean so that way she can talk to you.
Weren't those the shopkeepers
Yeah,
that got
Beanworks.
pushed out of business by fucking
Yes,
the
yes.
big flim flam shop?
Vivix Blade.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll respond with, very well. We will look for Sarah and Harold Bean.
Too many windows open. Man. And that was the end of the message from her. Or whoever that was.
I'll probably lay there and ponder for a minute. I wonder what the hell Arya wants. Would Axel be sleeping? If it's an hour in? Oh, can't hear you if you are speaking. Rusty? Heard your mic come on for a second.
He's dead.
He died.
He dead.
He died.
The Frosty is dead.
Oh no!
He died. seen Heavy's dead.
Is that better?
Yes, now
There
I can hear you.
he is.
Discord was recognizing my a different mic as my input instead of my regular one. So.
Yep, they've done that.
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear now.
Yeah. No, he would have.
Lima Charlie.
He would be spending the first 2 hours of the long rest, cleaning his weapons as usual, probably. So he'd be up at this point.
Okay. Then I'll sit up and look at Axel and say, I just got a message from Arya. She wants us to find Sarah and Harold Bean so that she can talk to us.
Sort of like narrows his eyes. Why would she want us to do that?
I don't know. She basically said that she had a friend that had a better way to get in contact with her, so maybe she's meaning Sarah and Harold Bean. But basically she wants us to seek them out so she can communicate with us. That's the gist of it I kind of got anyway.
It's an awfully large coincidence, considering that's probably one of the things we were going to do anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't have mine just because it'd be nice to meet Harold Bean. Now we have a reason to find him even more.
Hmm.
Sweet. Well, I don't know where to start looking. I guess I should have asked. She didn't really say, she just said find them. You're gonna have to go on
Something
a
to think over.
Hey, what?
Something to think over.
Yeah, I have to ask around. Alright, I'm going back to sleep.
Good night.
Night-night.
You guys going to sleep?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As everybody settles into their rooms and gets comfortable, and surprisingly comfortable it is. The rooms are perfectly temperatured. The beds are extremely comfy for those of you that do sleep in the beds. They're clean, and the pillows and the blankets are like heavy down and like very squishy and very comfy to sleep in. Those of you that chose, you took nice hot showers and feel absolutely relaxed as you crawl into your beds and pass out. A lot of good dreams and good rests come your way. Axel, you do hear no nightmares or dreams, but almost like a reverberating echo inside of your head. You hear "Find me" in a low, like earthy toned voice. Find me.
The fuck?
It's not a voice I recognize. Okay.
The fuck?
You all wake, incredibly rested, and bright and chipper for the day. KB, you wake, a little bit of a headache. The room's still spinning a little bit, kind of the aftermath of doing all the drugs. It started with a little bit of the powder, and you went on to the mushroom type thing, and you ended with a shot of whatever the fuck was in that bottle. You are currently hugging, almost like baby bear style, koala, the stomach, as two tatas rest on the top of your head as you are cuddling this giant half-orc that is just like sprawled out.
Truly living a dream.
Koala bear. Oh my god, the imagery.
I'll roll a Constitution for exhaustion because there's not a chance that he got 8 hours rest.
No. The safe word was never heard.
Yeah.
Never.
That
There
went hard.
was a couple of times you tried, but your mouth was full of stuff and you weren't able to say cucumber.
Oh.
And he was better. He was a better man for it too.
Yeah, you powered through and you gained a new experience. Look at you, you explorer, you.
Guys, I went to Molten Hammer and I did drugs and other things.
You got
That
molten
night-
hammered.
Yeah. That night, KB leveled up in a different way.
I went to Molten Hammer and all I got
Get
was a
hammered.
hangover.
Yeah. I went to Molten Hammer and I got hammered.
In radar, Molten Hammer to you.
They actually sell those shirts downstairs in the casino. I
was
went to
about to
Molten
ask.
Hammer, got hammered. They actually have another one too for those of you that actually take the risk. You know, I came to Molten Hammer and I tried the orc.
Yeah.
Went to molten hammer and got more than hammered.
Yeah. They got a
Hammered
couple.
and
They got a
enamored.
couple shirts. There's a person in town that's currently working on copywriting. Nobody really knows what copywriting is though, so he's having a problem. But you do find yourself, most of you, very well rested and welcomed into the day. You find your rooms. Somebody had come in late at night and had set the table up with food. Like it has a full spread of food.
I wouldn't have slept through
Oh.
that. Somebody coming in the room?
You don't know.
The fuck?
Food.
But a small meal was provided for each of you. It seems to be kind of the gist with the hotel.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it? Maple
It's
syrup?
just kind of like your, it's like your basic breakfast. There's some fried potatoes, eggs and bacon, and like a random assortment of fruit.
Hmm.
Can I roll perception or insight?
Roll a perception check.
She's looking for the funky stuffs.
12.
12. For the most part, most of the eggs are good. The bacon is fine. But two of the fried potatoes do seem to have kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like sometimes like parsley won't cook all the way or something like that, or it won't blend in, and you'll see it like on the outside. There's like almost like a large piece of parsley, but it has like little roots kind of like in the potato.
Okay, I'm gonna avoid the potato then.
Kind of like scrape the potatoes. It actually like disgusts you that it's even on the plate, and you kind of like pop it off onto the floor away from the plate.
And anything that touched it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Which it was kept pretty separate. It only rubbed up against like a little bit of the eggs, so you kind of only have to take off like a small corner, but not bad. The fruit. Most of the fruit is fine, but you do notice, which kind of bums you out, in the center of the grapes, it's kind of like wrapped around the outside. There was like a small like leaf budding type deal, and you have to discard like a large amount of the grapes.
Unfortunate, I love grapes.
As do I.
Dang.
What is this?
The
What
rest
is
of you,
this? Would have no fucking clue.
the food is served. The food is fine. You get served bacon, eggs, and fried potatoes, and assortment of fruits to your bedrooms. As you all begin to sit down and have your lovely breakfast, KB, your breakfast is fed to you.
A baby bird.
Damn, he's getting the full package.
Like
Yeah,
I said, you guys had
I
attendees and you
envision-
threw them out.
Like a leather straitjacket that ties your arms up in the front that he slept in all night, so she just has to feed him the food because he doesn't have the use of his hands.
Yeah, there was a couple whips as you climb down to get the food, and like you guys are walking around because you gotta go to the bathroom. You do notice several items of clothing that have been ripped, a couple whips that seem to be broken half, and a swing set system that seems that one corner of it was pulled out of the wall. So Yeah.
I'm gonna need a really talented drywall repair guy for this one.
Yeah.
KB had a frisky night.
Roll a medicine check for me, just KB. Just. Actually, perception.
kind.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 7.
Yeah.
Mighty 7.
You go in and you go to the bathroom and you walk back out and everything is fine. You walk
Oh,
by
great.
and continue to eat food with the lovely goddess that lays in the bed next to you.
Yeah. KB does not realize this with the 7, but I am now remembering what happened when we first came to this place.
Hmm.
Mm.
So,
Oopsies. Oh no. Oh no. Don't
Oh.
you dare ask Evelyn either. Poor thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. She will hand you the poultice and you will apply it yourself.
Yeah.
I give great
Any
instructions.
hole's a goal. Oh my god. Why did I ever say that?
Oh, and if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
so, what are you guys doing?
I would, before eating, probably confused at how food ended up in our room. I would go into the bathroom and inspect said quote-unquote shower.
The same exact what I said. You have this like nozzle with some runic inscriptions on it. You have 2 buttons, hot and cold. There's also like a little spout on the bottom that also has that inscription, the same as the shower head, or this like weird metal head thing at the top.
I will play with the buttons just to see if it works.
Water starts pouring out.
I'm gonna be really excited, and I'm probably gonna pop out and tell Axel that there's rainwater in the bathroom, and I'm really excited because I've never seen a shower before.
Yep.
You mean it's raining from the ceiling?
Yeah, there's a contraption in here with buttons, and when you press them, it rains in the shower. Or in the bathroom. In the shower.
I'll sort of get up and walk over to check out what she's talking about.
Yeah, I'll just keep
See it,
pushing the buttons. Be like, see, look at this!
Okay. As you push them, it gets warmer, and then you keep pushing. It's really, really, really hot, and you're like, oh fuck! And so you hit the other one, cools down, and now it's kind of like that perfect, it's hot but not too hot, and now it's just going in the steam, starting to build up, and there are small little vials on the opposite side of the shower as well.
I'm gonna inspect the vials.
Okay. One has kind of like a white creamy liquid in it. Smells amazing. Another one has almost like water, but when you smell it, it's very like potpourri-ish. And then
Fragrant.
the third one also has like a white liquid, but it's more of a solid to it.
I'm gonna ask Axel, do you think this is used for like bathing?
Can't see any other use for it.
I'm gonna keep that same level of excitement and be like, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, and he'll walk out.
And I'm gonna use the shower. I'll probably have to play with like the different vials to figure out what they do. So I'll probably put like a little in my hand to see like what reactions I get.
So the first one is kind of like a shampoo. It's a very nice, fragranty shampoo. The second one, I can't speak today. The second one is basically like oils for like, think of it like an old school conditioner.
That would make sense.
You kind of rub it on your body, on your hair, and it leaves this very nice odor and aroma. And the third one, you're not sure. You take some of it out and you put it on, and it doesn't do anything. And it feels good for a second and then washes away.
I'll probably just not use that one then. I'll use like the one that seems like to be a shampoo and then like the oil like substance.
Nope.
And then I'll
It
finish
is amazing. And then when you get out, when you get out, you kind of try that third bottle again, and it seems to leave the skin smooth.
Oh. So after the bathing thing. Okay, then I'll put it on.
It is incredible.
Excitement overload right now.
Yes.
Clean and fragrant. Probably
love
feel like royalty using this crazy contraption to clean. And then I'll probably pop out and tell Axel all about my experience and then suggest that he has to try it.
All right.
In the bath.
As long as it doesn't take too long.
I mean, you don't have to use they have like, I'm not 100% how each of those bottles are used, but one's clearly for cleaning, the other one's clearly for like making you soft, and then the other one looks to be something that you use after, which you probably won't use. But it all smells so good. You have to try it.
Okay.
Little things people get excited for. It's like being a child.
I mean,
Shower.
Showers are my favorite thing.
My first shower. I remember when I had my first shower when I was a kid.
But actually, you do crawl in, and it's a little tight, but you begin to shower, and the warm, hot water, or however you like the temperature, it feels really nice to have this constant flow. I will let you make your assumptions on the shampoo and oils, as dogs are different. Some of them do not appreciate that. But you do open the bottles. They smell nice, but to you, it might be a little bit too much. So.
Yeah, I think I'll forego the fragrances and sort of just go for like a power shower type deal.
Which it does feel good, and you do notice a lot of brown, gunky water below you as it flows down this drain or whatever's on the floor. The shower feels very, very good. The rest of you?
I don't know. Do we try out the shower there, Sophia? We don't have to roleplay it, but like. Yays? No. Nah.
Nah.
I've gone this long without a shower. I can.
Stinky.
I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna be the best smelling one in the
What's
party.
the point of a shower if you're just going to get stinky and dirty again?
Oh my
Sound
god.
like my child.
Well,
It's sticky
we
again.
might be here a while. Never know. Could feel good.
Not.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I don't think
Water
I've ever.
is hot as fuck when I step in there.
Like, on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's blazing hot.
Sear your flesh.
I got fire resistance. I'm good.
Slow to burn.
Mm-hmm.
You watch the steam roll out of the bathroom as Patience steps in and begins to bathe herself. Coating yourself in some of the liquids that she does find, you kind of experiment, and it smells very nice.
Staying away from the real flowery stuff.
Yeah, it's a little much for you. You try it on, and you're kind of like, meh.
Yeah,
But
too. I don't know.
The lotion afterwards does feel surprisingly nice. A little weird for you, but surprisingly nice.
Do a couple little flexes in the mirror, just like, yeah. All right.
Something about taking that fresh shower afterwards, it gets that flexing on point.
Oh yeah.
You look
Okay.
cleaner.
Sophia's not going to partake.
Okay. Evelyn, what are you doing?
Meet up with the others.
Can I use my own products made from like cedarwood and rosewood and
Yes.
plants like that? Then yes.
Natural cleaners.
Oh, she's the person that like the cleaners
druid.
go in afterwards, like in the hotel rooms, and they've like partied or something, and then like the bathtub's coated and like God knows what.
Yeah,
like-
I would
like
make my own
pieces of, like-
lotion, my own soap.
Yeah, pieces of like maple tree and branches, and you wash yourself. Like
Smells
the
very
branches
syrupy,
and
too, yeah.
twigs. Yeah, it's like coated in the tub.
Clog the drain.
But showers and whatnot are had. Each one of you has had your relaxation. KB, a little morning love on the way out the door, as she whispers in your ear. For such a little man, you sure give a lot of love.
I give 110%. Everything I do.
She reaches into her tiny like dress outfit that she's back in, and she pulls out like a little token, and it's like a little coin about yay big, and it has like an inscription on it, like her like work title or whatever.
Yeah.
And she hands it to you. Next time you're in town, the next one's on me.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, shit. What if he's coming back for another night, though? Does he get the same attendant?
You can choose to have the same attendant,
Oh shit.
or you can choose to have a different one.
There's gonna be a relationship that buds out of this. KB found the one. Dommy mommy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get some. I would probably get a little bit of food that was there in the room and head to the. I guess this place is really big, so I don't know if there's like a primary place apart from where the rooms are that would make sense for us to meet up.
Like a
but
common
I would-
hall kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if there'd be like a common room.
There was that bar area.
Like a small tavern that kind of has a common room in the front. I would probably just try to find something similar to that.
Yeah, before you guys came upstairs, there was that like bar/dining area, kind of like where people were hanging out that didn't want to be on the main casino floor or gambling floor. And there are small, like little like crop outs down the hallway, like every like 45, 50 feet. There's like a small little like section where there's like 2 seats and a tiny little like coffee table. That you do as you walk down the hallway, you do see like every like once in a while like people sitting out there like enjoying the view out onto the city or looking down into the casino.
Yeah, I'll try to find a seat somewhere in that area where I could look into the casino to see if anyone else kind of comes down.
Okay. Plenty of places for you to do that and look. So, everybody else?
After the showers and nibbling on some of the food, I'd probably suggest that we head down and see if the rest of our party is maybe here, just because we didn't even figure out if they were last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so head downstairs. And same thing, probably try to find like the main common area. So we will likely run into KB, it sounds like.
I'll head out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, after heading down and going to the common room area, spying KB, I'll walk over to him and be like, "Oh, good. You guys did make it this way? Or just you, or Patience and Sophia here too?"
Yeah, you'll see. KB is like his hat on inside, real low. Just looks like shit. His shirt's all torn up, missing buttons in it. Like part of his sleeve is ripped, and I'll just say no. The others are here too. I don't think they've come down yet.
What the hell happened to you?
Oh, this place is great. I don't know. You guys stay here last night too?
Yeah, we're lucky they had
Yeah.
rooms.
So you know. And as he talks with his hands, you see like bruises on his. His like his nail, like his fingernails are bruised and shit. He's
I was
like, yeah.
actually
So
gonna
you
say,
guys know.
you notice like bruises and lines, like thin lines that run from the shoulder, like the front of the chest around the shoulders, and his shirt's kind of open a little bit, and you just see like these marks, then like almost like big kissing marks, but like tusk, like little puncture points for where there was like must have been sucking, and then like the tusks were pointing.
Oh God.
And yeah, I mean he's pretty banged up.
As he says, "Well, you guys know," I'm gonna really look at him confused. So you wasn't bad? You look like you got into a bar fight or something.
No. We had a great time.
All right.
I lost a ton of money. I lost like 3 months' pay in the casino. I think I flew. I had an out of body experience. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, love it here.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
You guys didn't do all that?
No.
Nah.
That like, I mean, we didn't do anything in
They got this like sugar here that you can sniff and you fly. You don't fly, like your body's still there, but like your you
were just so
flies
full of
through the
energy.
air.
Yeah, and you were just so full of energy, like a lot.
This is
I
vibrating.
got
you're
so much
full
done.
Full of something.
I got so much done last night. I filled up 2 journals.
There was the small vegetable thing that you ate made you feel like you saw things. And then this brown, like almost liquid that you drank, that shot that you drank at the very end, was like out of body, like LSD trip. Lots of colors. That was the one that made you feel like you were flying.
Yeah, I understand the world better, I think.
Oh.
Just the connectiveness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These things that you're describing, what do they look like?
I'll describe them to them.
Okay.
I feel like I understand the world better.
It looks like he listens intently to your answer and then just sort of shuffles after you're done.
Did you have some too, Axel?
No.
Axel, roll a history check. Or religion, sorry. Religion.
Intelligence. 13.
13? Yeah. Surprisingly, the bottle of the dark, thick liquid, you kind of recognize it. It's something that, you know that like your shamans would use to basically bring on out of body experiences. It is made from the scorpions that live in the desert. they basically milk the stingers and then they ferment it in oranges or whatever to make this almost liquor.
Yeah, so he not acknowledges what you're saying with sort of like a bitter look, but he doesn't say anything more.
I'll probably be listening with intrigue and also a little bit of apprehension.
Yeah, you guys should try. Hey, if you decide later you want to try it in a safe environment, I'll be the shaman for you if you want.
Well, you had this stuff in your room? We didn't get anything like that.
Did you ask?
I didn't know you could ask. What is it even?
Axel sort of steps forward.
I don't know.
What do you know about shamans?
What? They're like a babysitter for when you do drugs.
Oh God.
You talking about a trip sitter?
Yeah.
You can sort of see his pupils sort of rapidly dilating, like opening up and then closing, but he steps back off.
Oh damn.
No, that's a...
Which
There we go.
Just reload.
Technical
There we
difficulty.
go.
Did it go back
Heyo.
up? Okay.
Yeah.
That's back.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, weird.
Go.
Okay.
Continue. Sorry.
So Axel kind of got a little heated at that, and I'm still confused because I don't understand any of that. But it's I think I'm gonna be just more intrigued by like why he got some strange things outside of just alcohol in his room, and then I'm gonna look at Axel and be like, "Do you know about that stuff? What is it?"
A little bit. Some substances that can alter your perception, among other things.
Oh,
They expand your perception of reality.
like permanently?
Depends on how much you use them.
Yeah. Could be.
Huh.
They were handled a lot by... He sort of thinks for a second. You would probably know them as druids, but we call them shamans.
Interesting.
Can I walk in as this heated discussion's happening and seeing KB all beat up when he was not the night before? Just kind of like stop in the doorway.
Like, you want to walk into the room that he was in?
Yeah, this like common area that they're in.
Okay.
Because I did agree to meet up with them.
Yep, and they left. They left. And they met down the hall a little way. So, yeah, as you kind of you leave your room and you kind of walk out down the hallway, and you're kind of looking for this group, just because they're curious. And you see them as you kind of round the corner. You see them out in the hallway having the conversation, and KB is just like vividly describing things. You can just see him describing things with his arms and hands, and his eyes are still kind of wide, and he just looks very like disheveled, but like wild. As you kind of come around the corner.
That's a good term, disheveled.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
You
perfect
come around
word.
the corner. He looks like something like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, like that third night. But you kind of come around the corner, and you know, they're having that conversation, and you come in right as they're like describing, or Axel is describing this out-of-body experience that they have, and how it's usually handled by druids, or what we call them, shamans. And that's kind of where you mosey into the conversation.
Oh, I'll try to, as I see her approaching, I'll try to like real quickly change the subject. And like the tail end of a joke, I'll kind of pat Axel on the shoulder and just go, so it's a kingdom, and that makes him a king, but it's also a country.
Yeah, I think I get it. I mean, that makes sense.
I'm gonna be
right?
confused why he suddenly changed subjects.
I think I'm gonna look at him really confused. Just like, did you get into a fight?
No, I just, night out on the town. When in Rome, right?
What is Rome?
What is Rome?
She's never heard this
Yeah.
phrase, so she's confused. She's gonna nod. Go with it.
I tried to
When in Rudar.
quickly think of an equivalent expression. I couldn't.
When in Omira, or when in Molten Hammer.
Yeah.
When in the hammer, do as the hammer does.
Yeah, you know what they say. When in the hammer.
Get hammered.
I know Patience and Sophia probably joined us, but I'm gonna be as Evelyn approaches and like regards KB. I'm gonna look at her very suspiciously, just because I've never met her before.
Oh.
He was-
Hey, Nova, this is Evelyn. We saw we met her yesterday when we got here. She was helping a lot of the victims from yesterday.
Ah. I'm just gonna look her up and down. That's very kind of you.
I think she's just gonna nod in Nova's direction.
Immediately probe her mind.
We're very contrite right now.
Okay, I'm not
Just
gonna.
immediate assault.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not gonna immediately probe it. I'm gonna do a surface detect thoughts. As I say, that's very kind of you. I'm gonna detect thoughts just so I can get an immediate reaction of like surface most feeling or thought.
Surface most feeling or thought. Nervousness, confusion, really not really sure what we just walked into or why he is so banged up when he wasn't. Because I healed Patience, or tried to.
Yeah.
Mostly just thinking about the silent fang that we're supposed to be looking for today.
Oh, I'm getting all that? Damn. Okay, so I'm getting that you're feeling
It's
confused
a woman's brain, so of course
It's
there's
true,
way
right?
too much going on up there.
all at
Oh,
once.
there's a lot going on.
So I'm gonna get that you're
Man
nervous
brain.
and confused
Eat.
by KB's
Eat.
current state. You're also gonna be thinking about the silent
Eat.
fang.
Fuck. Sleep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
Eat, fuck, sleep.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
Or, if you catch this at the right time, there's literally nothing up there.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
to be sometimes because there's so much going on. You
No.
have to have moments where there's nothing, or it's just too much.
Yeah, it happens a lot though.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just be standing there and just
It's overload. It's overload. You gotta like reboot.
yeah, but with guys, it
Clear the
happens a lot.
cache.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, it's a EXE failure.
All
We
of
have to
a sudden,
we,
it's
we do hard drive wipes like literally twice a day. You just see me standing there just
And we're back.
absolute
so-
bliss.
I'm gonna be a little bit concerned that I picked up Silent Fang in her mind. And I'm sorry, Evelyn, what did you say that you were thinking specifically about Silent Fang?
Just that we were supposed to be going to talk to someone today. I don't think they said who we were going to talk to, though.
So what I'm going to interpret that as, especially because I don't know who Evelyn is and I don't know her connection to the group, aside from the fact that KB said that he met her and she was helping heal people, and I'm getting that she's like, oh, supposed to talk to people, or Silent Fang. And that might come off a little bit concerning, initially. But I'm not gonna like say or display. Basically just not gonna let my expression or my body language betray that I'm feeling that.
Well, at this point, I imagine Sophia and Patience would be coming down as well. And seeing everyone together, I'll walk up to everyone and be like, "Oh, good, you. We're worried we'd never see you again. It looks like you met our friend here. Evelyn, this is who we were talking about. Might be able to help you."
Yeah, I don't
Me?
think I caught their name.
Help her? How?
Well, Evelyn, she's looking for the silent fang, silent tooth, or something like that. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Silent Fang, just to see about their use of a certain plant.
I'll look in Nova's direction and just kind of like point at my head.
Yeah, I'll mind.
And like
mind
a, like a confused of like, kind of like a different look of like, I'm asking you to do something.
Yeah, I'll mind link with you. Okay, so what's going on with this person?
We don't know if we can trust her or not. She wants to go after the Silent Fang, but she knows quite a bit about it. She knew about Tristan.
Yeah, I did peek into her mind, and she was thinking about. She was thinking something about talking to somebody.
She could be a helpful ally, or a very dangerous enemy. One of the two.
Kind of hard to tell at this moment. I'll see if I can get another read at some point.
I didn't actually think you could help her. I wanted you to read her mind. But at least it got you two talking.
Yeah,
and I'll
already
break
happened.
off the mind contact.
Yeah,
As you come out, you hear again. You hear again the explanation. Get it? Because he says it's a kingdom, so that makes him a king, but it's also a country, right?
What?
One of the best.
Oh.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, not along with KB. Kingdom, not country.
Oh, but it is a country. It's a kingdom and a country. Right, KB? Is that what you're saying?
It's a kingdom, so he's a king, but it's a country, right?
This conversation just went completely assways, and I have no idea what's happening.
Well,
what
on
is
that
happening?
note,
I'll just nudge. I'll nudge Patience.
What? Patience just kind of like crosses her arms. Looks like, what the fuck?
Pouting.
Am I delusional?
Am I in trouble? Come
Patience
on, Mom.
Has been totally gaslit.
Everyone thinks this joke is funny, Patience. Play along.
Well, I think it's stupid.
So, where did you say this person was?
What person?
Oh, someone I've worked with.
I'm lost.
I look at you, Nova, and just be like, this is someone I've worked with. And then this is Evelyn. We met her yesterday.
Ah, yes. Okay. And the one that helped people after the blast thing.
She healed up my arm.
Oh,
Patience is too.
I'm gonna look at Evelyn and then look at KB and kind of motion. He clearly needs some help.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Oh no, I'm fine.
I thought you went up to bed.
Oh, I went to bed.
I see.
Oh, I went to bed.
Let me guess. You had a real fun night.
I sure did.
Aha. Got it. Nice.
I can help you with the surface wounds for now. And if anything else comes up later.
Yeah, what would come up later? No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Just an offer.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind.
Something comes up later.
I'd probably just need another shirt, really, on the way out. I'll see if I can get one, and then I'll be right as rain.
I'm gonna suddenly have an epiphany. Oh, the attendant! Got it. That's what happened. Okay.
Come on, you gotta keep up, Nova. What are you doing?
I'm not used to this stuff. I don't know. Just came downstairs and seen him all beaten up, and it just didn't... The pieces weren't coming together until just now.
Well, he's got a smile on his face, so I assume it was a good sort of beating.
It sounds like whatever substance he took didn't help.
It was a great
Or
night
that.
for Mr. Sweat.
I bet you were sweating. With all the drugs.
That was research.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna suddenly mind link with
And
KB.
my abilities.
You're gonna hear a little knocking in your brain, KB.
Like the freaking like the door knocking sound that people
Let me in.
embed in websites.
Yeah, I think when you get in there, you just hear like when someone is sick and they just go constantly, like when you have a headache and you just continuously make that noise. He's not doing it out loud; it's just in his head. So like when you're in his head, that's all you hear.
Oh my gosh.
I imagine like Nova immediately just gets a headache. Like, oh, I don't want to be here.
I'm only mind linking with him. I'm not trying to like feel his feelings. Yeah, once I'm in your head and I get the overwhelming like, oh god. I'm gonna say, hey, I got a message from Arya last night. She wants us to look for this Sarah and Harold Bean, and so that she can communicate with us. And yeah, so we need to go find them, but I'm not sure I wanted to say it out loud with this individual here who I'm not sure if you guys trust her or if we should trust her, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think she might be okay. My sense is that she's okay. But if not, then I would almost rather have her be with us. You know what I mean?
Fair. All right.
She's doing some research, I think, around some of the plants that the Silent Fang use, and I think she wants it for healing purposes, but I doubt that's what the Silent Fang is using it for.
Ah, okay. I see. All right. Well, I'll just tell the group out loud then. I will drop the mind link, and then I will announce to the group about the message I received from Arya, and that we need to find Sarah and Harold Bean so we can speak with her. But we're not sure where Sarah or Harold Bean are, so we need to find out. And yeah.
Hey, Evelyn, you've been in town probably longer than us. The name Harold Bean mean anything to you?
You've heard of it, but that's about it.
Just that they are a merchant of some sort.
Harold and who?
Sarah.
Sarah and Harold.
Well, I guess that means we would head to the market. No?
Yeah, maybe see if any merchants that knew of them might know where they live. Might be a good start.
Yeah.
Maybe find you a new shirt while we're out there.
Yeah. I like that idea.
one's seen better days for sure.
It lived a good life.
It died a glorious death.
Yeah. It died doing what he loved.
Exactly. Your face is just like hand over mouth, like dying inside.
Are you guys going? So you guys are leaving now? Are you heading right down the hallway or left down the hallway towards the elevators?
Ooh, that's a great question. I guess left.
Left? Okay. So left, you head back towards the elevators. You load into the elevators. They take you down to the first floor. And you are in the bar-ish, like, lounge area right now. There's a door to exit there, or you can walk through the casino and exit on the front of the building.
Probably try to go out the way that we came in, just so that we don't get turned around.
Okay. So you walk through the casino, and people, it's kind of dead right now. Like, there's still people in there gambling. Like some of the regulars are people that are maybe they're on vacation or they're just there to have a good time. And as you guys walk by the front door, that same like concierge person or whatever, greets you guys as you leave. And you're out onto the main streets.
Wait, can I ask the concierge which way the market is?
Yeah. The market is pretty much everywhere. You're on the first ring.
Amazing.
They should be right around the outskirts of the building.
Very descriptive, thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically, just figure it out. Yeah, what's getting outside? I'm gonna avoid Vivek's Blade. But
That
look
is immediately to your left.
Yep, forget that place.
Yep. It's pretty dead right now. A lot of lights are shut off. You see people going in and out of there, but nothing crazy.
Great, maybe I'll go burn it down.
Do we know what
Across
kind
the
of-
way. Oh, good.
I was gonna say, do they know what kind of merchant these people are? Like, what are we looking for?
Oh, yeah, I would know, but we just don't know where they live.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you if you know
Oh,
what we're looking for.
so Harold Bean was a blacksmith that owned Beanworks. Beanworks was shut down by Vivek's Blade because they are a horrible business that sells cheap wares and puts everybody out so that they can sell something not even a quarter of the quality. Yada yada. But anyway, Harold Bean, apparently him and I'm assuming his wife were the ones that Arya asked us to find. So, not sure what they do now, if they do anything. So, I guess we're just trying to figure out if they have another shop of sorts or if we can locate their living quarters. And that's it.
If Arya asked us to do something, I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, I mean, we haven't heard from the old bat in a while. I don't know why she chose me.
Well, I suppose if we can find these folks, we can figure out why she took so long to call.
True.
Well, she was waiting for things to cool down. Maybe she was hoping we'd return, but I don't think it had been that long.
Yeah. I'm just gonna approach probably like a fruit merchant or something. It's the basic little stall.
Yeah, and there's across the street, there are several people set out right now. One person's selling like some random trinkets. There's one or two like fruit or random wear type stuff. And then there's like another person selling like clothes and whatnot.
Oh, KB, we know where you need to go. Okay, so I'm gonna approach the fruit vendor person first. Good morning.
Welcome, welcome. Would you like the pears here, or would you like more of the elongated bananas? Either or, fresh in season, just got here right now.
I'll take a banana.
Banana it is. That's 1 copper.
I will give a copper.
Much
Actually,
appreciated, much appreciated.
I have a quick question. Have you heard of Harold Bean from Beanworks?
Who hasn't heard of Harold Bean and Beanworks?
Oh, well, good to know that such a wonderful individual's name is known around here. We're actually hoping to find him. We know that he got shut down. I just wasn't sure if does he still make use of his craft in other ways? Does he have another shop?
I'm not really certain. The last time I heard is he had done some side work for Vivek's Blade. Vivek's Blade aired a grievance against Beanworks, and something happened, causing him to be shut down.
Oh,
Not
that's
really
too
certain.
bad.
Yeah,
Well,
the Beans were well known and far and wide.
well, we'd love to meet them. If they don't have potentially another shop, do you know if they live around here anywhere?
Yeah, they live on the second circle.
Oh,
Harold used to have a shop up here. Not really certain what he does now.
okay. So second circle. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome.
I'll give him another
Tell
copper.
everybody about my fruits. Oh, much appreciated.
I'm gonna walk back to the group and start eating the banana. Well, I'm probably like half mouthful while I'm talking. So he lives on the second circle. Anybody know how we get to the second circle? Because if I recall, it's off limits.
Not the second.
Or I
Only
knew, like,
only the inner circle was off limits.
oh, was
But I
that what
don't
it
know
was?
how to get there. But maybe there's like one of those rail things.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe well, we don't have to all go maybe, but some of us could try to hitch a ride.
Yeah, but I don't know where on
I
the
think we
second
should
circle.
stick together though. Especially right now.
Well, I mean, it's not like the person's gonna go alone.
Well, I want to meet Harold Bean. I'm sure Axel does. So, I mean, we could all go. I don't see why not. But I don't know where he lives on the second circle. Hopefully, people can direct us.
What did you talk to about them?
Who to what? What?
Did you talk to someone who knew Harold and Sarah?
Oh, the merchant that told me where they live, or do you mean the message that I got last night?
The people that told you they were in the inner circle?
Oh, yeah, it was just this fruit merchant over here, and I'll motion for Sophia to see. That person seems to know that they live on the second circle.
Do you think they'd know them well enough to know something that they might own or a belonging they might have that we could use to locate them?
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe? Can go check if you want to come with me.
It's
Yeah, I'll go with
possible.
you.
That's kind of specific, isn't it? Who's gonna know about that?
I'll walk back up to that fruit vendor, Ginge.
Welcome back. Hungry again?
Yeah, I just was telling my friend here about this wonderful banana, and I think she would like one as well.
Fresh in just the other day. They're going bad soon though, so buy what you need.
I'll take one up and kind of like not even look at it and just toss like a copper on the.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Oh, and we just had a quick question. You were so helpful before. You had mentioned that Harold lived on the second circle, which I imagine has many folk living there, so we might be a little lost trying to find him. Do you happen to know of any belongings that he had? Is there like a trinket he usually
favorite hat.
wore, or a hat? Yeah.
A necklace.
I mean, everybody lives on the second, the second circle. If you live in the city, you live on the second circle.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I mean, Harold. I mean, he always. Not really certain. He had a different shirt on every day. His wife Sarah. Well, I mean, they're married, so of course they have rings, but I don't know what they look like.
Yeah, but Sophia, a lot of people have rings. How would you be able to pinpoint his, though?
That won't work. A favorite hat?
I I'm sorry. I mean, he was a blacksmith. He had a blacksmith apron. He came in dirty. His wife came and kicked his ass and took him home. Sorry.
That's helpful.
Okay. Do you happen to know at least what side of the second circle he lives on? Any idea? I'm gonna do surface thoughts, just in case, while he's thinking.
Yeah. Let's see, primary ring. I'm not 100% sure, and you like see in his brain, he's like thinking of everything on the second circle, and he's kind of like, the left side is kind of all the rich snobby bitches, the north side's kind of like, north and south are kind of medium, and the right side's kind of the poor side. And he's like, well, maybe it's the north, maybe it's the south, not really certain. Maybe the north side. That makes sense.
Okay.
Well, that's been very helpful.
And you get like on the surface thought though, he's like, it was a 50-50 guess. He was just giving you an answer.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I just wanted to see if like he knew and he was, if I got the feeling like he was really searching his thoughts. That's fine. Well, thank you again. You've been very helpful, and I so much appreciate your time. And I'll give him a silver piece.
Oh, much appreciated. You guys have a wonderful day, and may Crown bless.
Thank you. I'm gonna look at Sophia. Do you think you can find him with his apron?
Well, not necessarily an apron, but we could ask Axel if she said he's a blacksmith, and that made me think that what's something that only a blacksmith would own? Like a favorite hammer?
Well, that
or some sort of tool?
The merchant said north side, but he was kind of going back and forth between possibly north or south because it seemed like they were very similar. So, if we have to search, it sounds like we would want to check north or south.
Let's ask Axel if he has any ideas on a specific tool only a blacksmith should have.
That's a good idea. We'll walk back to the group. Alright, so we think maybe he's on the north or the south side of the second ring. But Sophia has an idea to see if she can locate him. Axel, would you know if there might be anything that he would have specifically as a blacksmith that we could try to pinpoint?
Favorite set of hammers, tongs, maybe a whetstone, charcoal.
Probably.
What's the most likely that only a blacksmith would own? I can't imagine that too many people would own a whetstone.
Or they might, though. You never know.
It's a pretty educated good guess.
Maybe you get less blips with that. We can kind of try to pinpoint between north and south.
I think that's our at least best shot, other than just asking people.
I agree.
It's rather not ask people to, avoid any unwanted suspicion. So let's try this first, and if that doesn't work, we can always ask around.
All right, take it away.
Well, I want to cast it once we're in the second ring.
Oh, good point.
I don't want the blacksmith here to ping it.
So we want to try the north side first, maybe? Then give it a shot?
That's what he suggested.
Okay. Is there the light rail anywhere near us? I know we're kind of like on the Vivek's Blade / Dawn's Touch side. Where's the tram in conjunction to us?
Like, kind of across the street where you guys got the vendors, and like another 200-ish, 300 feet away.
Hey. Okay.
Not too bad.
I'll start walking towards the tram.
You guys all make your way out of the building, and you start walking across the street towards the tram.
Is there like
Is
a tram conductor?
Yeah.
Or a sign that says second ring this way with an arrow pointing to the right stairwell.
That would be smarter.
There's signs pointing to different things. Luckily, because this is the first ring, it's not all in Dwarvish. Like originally, it's in Dwarvish, but then like below it, there's like common, and then there's like other more common languages. It does point you, back towards the way you guys went, towards the gate, and then there's. It points off the other way, and it kind of points the direction of a couple inns, couple merchant places. There's one big fucking arrow that points right your direction, that points you in like Vivek's blade. And then to the left, there's an arrow that points towards that temple-looking place, and then there's an arrow that kind of points to the left and back, like just in that direction, that says secondary circle.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's the direction I'll head.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys take off, and you guys begin to go left towards whatever that sign was pointing towards, the second circle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys all take off walking that direction. About 100 feet. Axel, you begin to feel uneasy. You begin to feel like you're being watched. And you are passing, like right now, you're beginning to walk by that temple to your left. Or that giant marbled structure to the left. And you see that same, as you kind of look up and you glance out of the corner of your eye, you see that same knoll, and now he's sitting cross-legged, crisscross applesauce in the sand, staring in your direction, eyes still closed, and he just smirks.
Fucker.
Do you continue walking?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You continue walking, and you continue walking, and as you're walking, and you get kind of not close, but you get close enough. You just kind of hear, like, as you're almost out of distance. Come back and visit soon. And then you get out of that earshot range. And what you see that you guys kind of missed before that wasn't really there, because it seems like it kind of folds down, and it looks more like part of the floor, but is a giant elevator. And you see right now people are kind of loading up, coming up they're working their day jobs, so people are coming up into the primary or the first circle. And then you see some people that are kind of waiting to go back down, like they did their grocery shopping for the day. Now they're heading back down. And there's plenty of room for people to get on this one.
Gonna proceed.
Okay. It's 1 silver to ride.
I will give a silver for myself and Axel.
Yep, I'll pay.
Okay. You guys all begin to load in.
Yep.
And the
City
elevator begins to move down as you feel it kind of descend. Immediately, you're plunged into absolute pitch darkness, and two magically lit torches pop on both sides of this elevator. But all around you, it's just absolute pitch darkness, and you see, people are kind of sitting there, standing and watching, and everybody's super calm. At first, you guys are kind of caught off, but
I might become a
after
nightlight.
after about, I would say after about a minute, all of a sudden the lights go back out, and you guys are greeted by this like red warm glow and like a little bit of a heat as it opens up, and you are about, I would say probably about 1,000 or more feet above this open city. You guys are descending, and you guys look out over this like this elevator that's going out, and you see this giant sprawled out city, like residential city below you. To your far left, you notice almost like a completely gated off community with these large, extravagant looking mansions and houses that are built into the side of this like obsidian layer that kind of come down the side, and it's like this big ring. And you notice how like the houses kind of go semi up, and then like they build down, and then everything goes around the small, almost like it's kind of so think of it like an upside down dreidel Nova. It starts bigger at the top, and then it layers down, and it gets smaller as you go towards the bottom.
The primary ring was the one we were on, which is like the market and the inns and stuff is the biggest ring, and now we're on the second ring, which is like the residential, and I think anything below that is like strictly prohibited.
So its primary ring is like your inns, it's your marketplaces, it's kind of where like outside people stay. Like, when people are traveling or people are visiting the city, they usually stay on the primary ring. There are some houses up there, but very sparse, like few in between. They're more like Airbnb type deals. And then as you go down, it's kind of like your residential. It's your like medium low class, and then kind of your not quite nobles, but like just a step below that. Like they're very well off, but they're not quite like royalty. And then you can get to the primary, and you can get to the secondary ring. Then you go down, you can't get into that one. That is like your nobility. That is your like your higher, like nobility born people, or people of great influence, or people that have a absolute shit ton of money, like very wealthy merchants that have basically bought their way into that ring. And the only way you can get to that ring is from an invitation from somebody of nobility, or somebody that invites you from that ring down, but they have to give you basically a piece of paper, and they have to stamp it. And then below that, the last one is basically your like
Kingdom.
The king, queen, like it's its own small little kingdom at the very, very bottom.
But also a country.
Kind of. It's like a very small
king.
country down there.
It's a kingdom,
Yeah.
but it's also a country.
How dare you speak about him like that?
Yeah.
Did you just call the king dumb?
Don't do
God,
that.
fuck, damn it. I'm coming to your house right now.
Yeah, the primary ring is where the Scorched Castle is. The prison here is called the View.
Understood.
Oh, I remember this. When you explained the prison.
Mm-hmm. There's no cell walls on it. There's no nothing. It's basically just you're open. If you want to try and escape, they'll let you go. Yeah, it's basically the Erie, except for instead of falling out to God knows what, it is an active volcano. So if you fall, you're just going right into the magma.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Fair.
Magma. Lasers on dolphins.
Open your.
It's sharks with freaking laser beams.
On their
Laser
heads.
beams.
Sharks with freaking
Laser beams.
on their heads.
But you find yourself going down to the secondary ring, and as you guys are being lowered, it opens up. Like, you guys are able to see, this elevator that you're in is glass encased, and you're able to see out and around, and it is just like this huge, expansive view of this secondary ring, this very residential. You do see some, I wouldn't call them like inns, but they're like, they're like bars, but they're like for locals. So, the out-of-town people don't usually get to drink down here. That's usually reserved for just locals. There is some, like, marketplace type stuff down here that people can go buy groceries, but you have a feeling it's kind of like, when you shop local in your local town, it might be more expensive than you drive in the 30 minutes to go to, like, a Walmart or something like that. It's kind of that vibe. Like, people will kind of crisscross to see what kind of deal they get. From the traders and the merchants and whatnot coming into the city. So, after a couple of minutes, as you guys are lowered down, it does set itself on the secondary level, and you do see 2 guards that stand on both sides of the elevator. The moment the elevator stops on the second floor, they lock both sides of the elevator in so that it can't go any further. And the front door opens up, and you guys are let out into the secondary ring. And you guys would have got on towards the north, so you guys are kind of towards the north right now. You guys are about, you guys are northeast-ish on the ring.
So north, but hugging towards the rich person area.
Other side. You guys are on the
Oh,
poor
okay,
side.
perfect. Oh, that's where we want to be. So yeah, I guess I'll walk a little bit out of view of everyone that's kind of getting off. Just find a spot that's a little more secluded. Take out my spell book. I'll weave a little picture of a whetstone, and I'll start casting locate object.
Okay. Can't remember.
It locates the closest one, right?
That's what I
Yeah.
was trying to remember.
Yep.
And it can go up to, 1,000 feet? Yeah, 1,000 feet.
Well, I don't think any whetstone is closer than the one as part of Axel's smith tools in his backpack.
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
Oh, well, we didn't think that through.
So you're gonna get a blip and be like, ah, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it says it picks the closest one. So it doesn't just ping a bunch of them, it pings the closest
Yeah.
one.
If you have a whetstone, that's what it would ping.
Yeah, so you you sit down, or not sit
Oh.
down, but you begin to take out your tools and you cast the spell, and like you start to get the blip and you're like, oh, awesome, like right away I'm gonna get this, and then like you start to focus on it and you're like, what the fuck? And you turn around and like in Axel's backpack you can like sense the whetstone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately face palm, and I'm gonna look up at Axel.
I meant something you don't have.
What do you mean?
Well, of course it found yours.
What do you mean?
You didn't exactly explain exactly how your spell works. How was I supposed to know?
Sophia will have a slight smile on her face.
Okay. I want an object a blacksmith might have that you don't have. Otherwise, I'm gonna only find yours, not the one we're looking for.
Or could just walk.
Do you have any tongs?
Well,
Yeah, I have a full set of smith tools in my pack.
What,
Do you have an apron? A blacksmith's apron?
That I don't have.
What about the thing they used to blow on the fire? That's kind of a thing you need to have.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
but how do we know he'd
Yeah,
have
yeah.
something like that in his home, though?
I mean, he's a
I like the
blacksmith.
apron. I like the apron because that's something he would keep. That's a personal And what do you wear?
well,
But
yeah, but,
describing
like-
that.
Could
Twitch
be.
is down.
That's all right. I'm recording too, just in case.
No worries. It's back up.
Twitch seems very temperamental.
I know.
Yeah, my bitrate is all over the place.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I'm gonna.
Well, let's try that. And if that doesn't work, I guess we'll have to ask around.
I'm gonna describe a leather apron. Changes the item to ping.
Leather apron. Okay.
Does it only pick like one object of that type?
Yes.
The closest one.
Okay.
The closest one.
Oh.
Roll a d20 for me.
Can I cast guidance
You can.
Fuck
True.
you!
if he's willing?
Is this an actual roll? Is this a skill check?
Trying to think here how I want to do this. No, this is not going to be a skill check. He's just rolling a d20. I'm just curious.
The chances
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it flat. 17.
Nova got so excited to cast a spell for the first time.
I was so ready.
I'm so sorry. I took that away from you. I robbed you. That's fine.
You're
I'll
fine.
make it up here. I'll make it up soon. I got something coming.
Oh shit.
Okay. You not really knowing kind of like what you want to describe or what you're thinking, you immediately begin to think of like a leather apron, and you kind of twirl it around in your mind, and you're trying to think like heavy leather apron. And you're like, okay, heavy leather apron, resistant to heat, you know, heavy. You get a ping. About 400 feet due north of you, roughly. You get a ping kind of down an alley-ish, around a corner a little bit.
I got something.
Oh, great. Lead the way.
It's
Bless
not that far from here. A little bit north of us.
That's just what we want.
And I'll lead them in that direction.
You know, you get some kind of weird looks. Your group of people.
Does not belong here.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, pretty much everybody you see within there, I would say like 92% of everybody is dwarven or gnome. So you get a lot of looks walking through as you guys kind of start walking into that medium income living. You kind of walk down the road a little bit. The houses are kind of like Victorian looking, but very like sturdily built. Every single one of them has like 2 pillars over the front door, and they have like, you know, some kind of decorations. It brings you kind of to this larger type house, and the house is a dark gray with like red accents and like a bunch of like vines and like moss growing on the sides of the building and down the pillars, with a bright green door.
As long as we're not finding Leatherface's house, I'm cool.
No.
Yeah, that would not be that good.
What, you don't want me to recreate?
Leatherface
Shia
would have
LaBeouf?
a heavy
Oh,
God.
Shia
a
LaBeouf.
heavy leather.
He's got a knife.
Apron.
Shia, surprise.
Oh.
Sorry.
So I would approach the door. If this looks like the house that Sophia is indicating is the one, I will.
Yeah, I'll mention this in here.
I will approach and knock on said green door.
Several moments passes, and you hear kind of like the pitter patter of a foot or feet, and you see the door crack open, You see a tiny little face peek out.
Pardon me.
Can I help you?
Is this the residence of the Beans?
We're the Sprouts.
Do you happen to know where Harold and Sarah Bean live around here?
Said not to talk to strangers.
Can I
What's
speak?
your name?
Nova, can I speak to an adult, please?
My name is Patricia.
Hi, Patricia, can I speak to Mommy?
Well, I mean, sometimes Mommy's here and sometimes she's in the back, but, like, I get really, like, lonely sometimes.
Patricia, you said Mommy said not to talk to strangers. Can you go get Mommy?
How you told me your name and I told you mine, so we're not strangers anymore.
I'm gonna sigh. Patricia, is Mommy home?
You don't know.
What about Daddy?
No, he's at work. Do I come inside?
Yes!
Mama said not to let anybody inside, though.
Well, but you invited me in. I'm a vampire now. You let me in. You invited me in. I can come in now.
You're a vampire? That's scary! Ah! And she shuts the door.
Well, she won't talk to strangers anymore.
I guess you probably did the right thing, maybe, but
Well,
And I'm
she
certain
did say
this is
she
the house
should-
that had the leather apron.
You're still kind of getting a ping in the house.
Well, she did say
Well,
they're
I
the
guess that
Sprouts.
didn't work.
we found the medieval meth lab guys.
Yeah.
But
That's why she needs some more
I'm not
protective
sure I
gear.
believe her. She called it the Sprouts, but I've read a book about bean sprouts.
Well,
What if they're actually the beans?
I'm gonna sigh
that almost makes
again
sense.
and knock on the door again. Hi, Patricia. Remember, it's me. I need to speak to your mommy. God damn it.
Is there another way in?
There's
Oh.
windows and there's like a gate that runs around like a gated
there-
wall and
She said the mother might be out back. We could check there.
Oh,
Is
breaking
there a
and
way
entering.
like a tiny
Something-
spider could crawl in the window?
Oh.
I mean, you try. Patricia, or not Patricia, dang it. Nova, you feel something hit your leg and the door closes again.
Hey, little shit. I'm gonna pound
There's
on
a-
the door.
There's a piece of garlic on your feet.
I'm gonna pound on
Oh
the
my
door. Patricia, that wasn't nice.
Telling me that the pirate's here.
Yes, I'm gonna be shouting through. I'm gonna have my face pressed up against the door. Yes, tell your mommy that we're here and make her come to the door.
We're all vampires. We're going to attack if your mom doesn't come out.
This is not fun. I don't like you guys.
We're going to break in. We're going to break in. You need your mama. Not roll intimidation.
Sophia, we're gonna
This
get
is
the
going
authorities.
so well.
The authorities are gonna get called on us.
Well, immediately. People
They're
are
trying
trying
to
to
take
be
care of
an
it.
E.
Several
Right.
moments,
People are
several moments goes
terrorizing a
by,
child.
and you begin to hear.
Can't
It's
quite
not
hear
really
the
coming
noises you're
through.
making.
Oh, you hear like
Like the
Boarding at the
sound of
door.
something big and metal moving.
It's still not
It's
really
still
coming
not
through.
coming
Ginge.
through.
Is it just like stuff moving?
you just hear like screeching noises and then stops and then like a low thud noise.
Yeah, she's boarding up the door.
On the other side of the door.
I'm gonna go to the house next door because I've given up on this child.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna go look around. And back and
Evelyn,
see
are
if there's somebody
you going in as a spider? I mean, there's windows that are cracked open on the second floor. There's like a balcony on the
I
other
mean,
side.
yeah, it would be more fun to break the door down as a direwolf and just go full Red Riding Hood, but
Yikes.
I'll do the spider. See if I can find anything in there.
All right.
I've literally gone next door at this point to go knock on the
Are
door.
you telling any of us that you're going?
You're gonna see me walk to the house next door.
No. I'm talking to Evelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys to just give me a second. I'll see if I can.
What are you gonna do?
And all of a sudden, she just kind of. She just, you hear this, and you see like this little you see this like black, like not super tiny, but this like black all of a sudden, like, and she just kind of like floats down, hits the ground, and then starts scuttling off.
Scurries away.
As Nova is like walking away towards the building, like across the street.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna knock on the door next door. Just while that's all happening.
Animals? The fuck?
Nope. So you knock on the door. Evelyn, you start climbing up the side of the wall. Roll an athletics check for me.
Well, that's just rude.
With the specs of your spider.
What about
I don't know how to
do
do that.
acrobatics?
Here, let me see if I can.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Spiders have a climb speed.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Because I have +2 acrobatics.
The spider can climb difficult surfaces without needing to make an ability check.
Oh,
there you go then. So never mind.
Yeah, you can just.
I was like trying to look it up.
You hit the wall and you begin to scurry up the side of the wall, and as you do, you come to that first windowsill on the second floor, and it opens up into a small bedroom.
I'm not interested in the bedroom.
Okay. Are you going in, or you want to continue around the house, like on the outside?
Do I have any insight or a perception as to where the item might be?
Last gist you got from Sophia is it was on that first floor with you guys, but in the back.
So I'm going to go around the back.
Okay. So you begin to scurry around the outside of the wall, kind of making your way around the balcony and down, kind of on the left back corner of the house. Now you're going down to the first floor.
Am I a bad person if I let everybody in the back door?
Teach their own.
Do I see anything?
I wasn't gonna go there. Nova's just letting everybody in the back door. She tried out for, prostitute in Kaylor. It's okay, Nova, we know. Not Nova, but Nova, in-game Nova. I'm really confused. Nova.
Lady of the Night.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to call yourself.
I did try out for prostitute. I forgot about that.
Yeah. You do make your way across.
You sat on the casting couch.
I did.
Ooh, baby. Kaylor's casting couch. You make your way around the back side of the building.
Oh my God.
There's a small door on the back. And there's 2 open windows into what looks to be like a kitchen.
Okay. We'll go in there.
Yep. So you crawl into the kitchen.
Is there an apron in there?
Make a perception check.
10.
10?
Almost 18. So sad.
Excuse me. A couple glances around, you do see what seems to be a like brown something draped over a chair. And you do see a little girl sitting on the kitchen floor with a knife sharpening
oh my God.
pieces of wood.
She's gonna put a stake in my heart. Bring it on, Patricia.
Nova gets full killed by a little girl with a piece of wood.
Take that vampire!
You don't know what she's gonna
Patricia
do.
the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is there a basement?
You had to go inside.
You want me to go towards the kid sharpening a wooden stake?
I just said inside.
Oh, spider!
I'll go inside.
Vampire spider! Kill it!
So you go inside and you begin to kind of scurry
Yeah.
along the walls.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
Oh, I'm very much trying to be sneaky.
It's an important
Roll-
question.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, she's creeping in. She's just come in the door. The kid's far enough away. But
Mhm.
as you do round the corner, like you come along the side of the wall, to go down the hallway, you'll have to roll a stealth check. Because she's kind of sitting close to that hallway.
8.
8? Baby. She is distracted and she is a kid, so...
Isn't there like a special bonus or advantage, especially if you're a
Yeah,
tiny
I don't-
little...
I don't know if
Bug
spiders
creature?
get an advantage on
They
that.
probably. Hold on, let me get the.
It doesn't
stat-
I wouldn't worry
say-
about it too much. Don't worry about it. I rolled a natural 1, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
You easily go around. As you round the corner, you just hear, "I'll get you. You're not gonna get in my house." And you round the corner, and it goes down into a hallway, which comes down to that main front door, and you see like 3 or 4 chairs and something else that like a small bookcase that she shoved, and you see scratch marks all on the floor from where she drug all this stuff and put it against the front door. To your immediate left, there's kind of like you can see where the stairs kind of come down to that main front door area, and right underneath where the stairs are, there's a door there that seems to go down, or
Can I
somewhere.
crawl under the doorway?
You can crawl under the doorway. And as you do see some stairs that lead down, and then from that, it's dark. Do you have dark vision?
Dark vision.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
I called it night
Do you-
vision.
spiders do, I think.
Do you
Well, she's
continue
also
down?
an elf.
True.
Dark vision's fine.
Yep.
The spider does also get a +4 to stealth.
Okay, there you go.
So
It's weird that
Keep
it
that
doesn't
in
say
mind.
that on D&D Beyond.
That doesn't surprise
doesn't.
me.
That's dumb.
Probably doesn't. Honestly, probably doesn't.
9 times
but
out of
you-
10, I click on the Roll20 compendium result on Google. So
I have these awesome books that people got me because they're fucking awesome. So I do that. But you want to continue down the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me some like eerie battle music?
Yes.
ooh,
I'm just kidding. You make your way down 2-3 steps, kind of making your way around, and you scan the room now that you've gotten like a quarter of the way down the steps, like a little halfway. I wasn't actually serious, but that's funny. And you look into the basement,
holy
and
shit!
it's their laundry room where they wash their stuff and hang it.
Darn.
The horror! The horror!
I'm out.
Granny
Doing
paintings
laundry,
everywhere.
the scariest thing in the world.
You go back
Clearly.
up through the door and come outside. And she's still
Can't-
sitting on the floor.
Yeah, she saying anything else?
Nothing else. Just looks like normal house and maybe a leather apron for cutting, dishwashing. Don't know.
Okay. Speed this up. Can I just head back outside, cancel wild shape, and say, like, no go, guys, just a crazy kid?
Or
Or do I have to stealth past
There's-
her again?
No. I'll give it to you. She's actually not there when you come back out. So you come back out, and she is gone. There's a bunch of wood shavings all over the floor. You come out, make your way along the walls, out that window that you came through in the back, and kind of creep your way back to the front. You uncast Wild Shape. Nova's still banging on the door across the street. Does a 16 hit? Nova?
What the fuck? Hold on. Yes.
Does it hit?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. I was with her, and I have alert, so I would probably see this coming. Yes.
If you have alert, yeah.
Yeah, I can't be surprised while I'm conscious.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's
I'm
not
gonna battle sense is immediately gonna go off. I'm gonna, without words, shove Nova and take the blow for myself. I have an AC of 17, so it doesn't hit me.
Okay, well, it's a wooden spike. All of a sudden, ricochets off of your shoulder into the door behind you, and you look up and you see the little girl up there holding in the wooden stakes, and she's throwing them now.
Oh my god.
Dude, every fucking child in this world is the absolute worst.
They're demons, man.
Every fucking one we've...
I'm gonna, as Axel shoves me, I'm gonna like stagger and like look back at him like wide eyed, like what the fuck, and then I'm gonna see the
Like a second later, you watch as a wooden stake like glances off of his shoulder and he's looking up and it hits the door behind you and it actually sticks into their door a little bit. Like she put an end on him.
I'm gonna cast.
Patience turns to
1 second.
Sophia and says, "Man, and people
where
call
is
me
it?
a hellion."
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold. Illusion. Thank you. I'm gonna look up at the little shit in the window, and I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know if you can do this with this. Hold on.
What spell
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
gonna
casting?
do minor illusion. I'm gonna do a sound at the child in the window, and it's gonna say, "Go to bed, you little shit."
Roll intimidation check
Holy.
with advantage.
In
with
like
advantage.
in like a creepy, witchy,
Yeah, yeah,
vampire-y,
with-
whatever.
with advantage. Roll intimidation.
I'm gonna give this poor little girl nightmares.
No, I was hoping you were just gonna cast sleep.
I was thinking about it, but I just wanted to scare her because she threw a stake at me.
Oh baby, Nova's over here to like blast this bitch.
Okay, wait. Intimidation. Intimidation. Where are you? Right there.
Intimidación. Holy shit.
20 and a 15.
So you watch as this. It all happens within like 10, 15 seconds. You watch as a stake, like you guys are all kind of standing around, like you're listening, like you're going back and forth between watching like Nova bang on this door. Axel's like standing behind her, like Jesus Christ, can we just fucking be done here? And you guys are standing around and you watch Evelyn come back, and you just kind of like she just pops back into existence, and she begins to explain things. And like a second later, you watch as like Axel just out of nowhere steps forward, shoves Nova. She kind of hits the concrete a little bit, and like very heroically, Axel turns like he's gonna take a dagger or a knife, you know, for like the King of England. And he's like, and he like glances off his shoulder, and he's kind of like confused, like what the fuck was that? And it sticks a little bit in the door behind him, and he like looks up, and you just see this little gnomish girl with her hair tied back into these pigtails, and she's holding another wooden spike about yay long, and by the end, and she's like, "I'm gonna get you," and Nova just, "Go to fucking bed," and you just hear, "Ah!" she like jumps down, and you just hear screaming down a hallway.
I think it's time to move on.
I think we need to report this to the child CPA. This poor kid.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And the moment hits you after the fact, Nova, and you realized maybe a little bit too far.
No, because I hate kids.
Oh, there you go. Well, in your mind, you think, maybe.
Yeah, it was kind of a snap reaction.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Projected an illusion to make the sound creepy and just go to bed.
Well, it was the
release
noise,
of
and then your
frustration.
face did like a thing, and it was not good.
Ah.
that little pre-cry, like.
Oh, it kills me.
Hey, screaming child means we should probably beat feet in any direction other than here direction.
I'm gonna stand next to Axel and link my arm with his, and I'm gonna be like muttering under my breath, "I fucking hate kids."
You okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, you took the whatever it is that she threw, and I'm gonna look back at the steak. I'm good.
Yeah, it looks like it was a ladle at one point.
Oh no, she
Lovely.
just destroyed all her mom's shit.
She has hell to pay from her parent. She doesn't have to worry
Someone's
about
gonna be
me.
grounded.
Hey,
Imagine the story she's gonna tell. They can't get in that front door.
Good. And he goes, yanks it out of the wall.
you're supposed to be the one who's good at charisma. SMH.
Looks like some sort of improvised steak. She's crafty and apparently got a good throwing arm.
Yeah. She apparently really believes I'm a vampire. I guess I don't blame her. I did really sell it, I guess.
People here still haven't answered the door, so what now?
I guess we keep checking. Maybe we go down a few houses to get away from this one and try. I don't know.
He nods.
He said maybe north, maybe south. Do we try south?
Well, I mean, we didn't really get a good feel for north. Only got a chance to talk to a child, so hoping somebody will open the door and answer. Actually, Ginge, do we see people, like, any guards or anything patrolling the streets?
I don't know.
I am.
Not yet.
I'm gonna walk.
You guys didn't really.
If we start a brawl, will they come out?
Oh, maybe.
Probably
The
to
screaming child.
lock people
I
up.
don't want to go to like the Erie, but
Let's not go. Let's try to avoid jail.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk further north, head like probably a good block or two away from the house we were just at, and just pick a house that looks basic. Not super special.
Two things. One, as you guys kind of like walk out on the main street again to walk down and pick like another house or whatever to knock at, you do notice guards. There are dwarves that are dressed up in full garb and even some gnomes. And then you see almost like these, I would say they're probably about as big as, probably like an oversized recliner. This giant ball, and it's just kind of like sitting there, and every once in a while you do see like a red dot that appears on the front of it, and it kind of quickly shifts around and then stops moving again.
The heck?
And then two, roll a d100 for me.
Or
Who?
This is just like what you're choosing for a house,
oh,
because you're just walking up to a
Oh.
random ass house, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
82.
I like that
82.
number.
82. 82. All right. You walk up to a gold-colored house. No vegetation on it. Very cleanly kept on the front. And you there's 2 or 3 potted plants out front.
I'll just go up and knock on the door.
Okay. A very chunky dwarf answers the door, wearing a dress, white apron, has their hair pulled back into kind of a big bun, and these giant mutton chops with a chin strap.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I apologize for bothering you. We're actually looking for Harold Bean and Sarah Bean. Do you happen to know if they live around here?
Oh, they don't live around here, no. They live in the south, of course. I mean, we visit them time to time. Do you know them?
Actually, we were looking for them. We're big fans of their work, and heard that
Oh.
unfortunately they got closed down, so we were hoping to...
They don't like to talk about the work anymore. They don't want fans. Have a good day.
Oh, thank you.
Have a good day. And she slams. She shuts the door. nicely, but it's kind of that like, okay, outsider.
Yeah, damn. Well, I got some good information. I'm gonna look victorious, going back to the group. Well, got a hit. They live on the south side. I
Well,
didn't
at
get a
least we-
chance to ask her where because she didn't like that we were looking for them, so all I know is south side.
Of course.
Well, if the thing that got you shut out was the fact that you didn't say you were friends, then maybe bring up our mutual friend. We don't have to say who, but that way you can ply it out of some.
I don't think I want to talk with these people anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. She wasn't.
Their daughter sharpened a spear and threw it at us. That's not normal.
Oh, that's different people. This is a different house.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd ask again, but she kind of just shooed me away, so.
I mean, I could always break her kneecaps.
I mean, if you want to try chatting with her, you go ahead.
Probably best not to cause a scene.
I mean, if we know they live on the south side.
Yeah,
We get down
that's
there,
a lot of
people will
places that we don't
definitely-
have to look.
Yeah, and people down there would most likely know where they are, so.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody
Try
else
again.
can ask. Clearly, it's not working for me.
We'll wait for everyone to come back and
Other
we'll
than
head
that,
out.
I do much better.
Oh, I was back.
Okay.
You know me, kind of prickly on the outside.
Oh, as long as a child doesn't answer the door, I should be okay.
I dropped.
Well, maybe leave that to me.
I mean, I kind of liked yelling at it.
Nice.
It? Man. You were a
It's-
kid
it's-
once too, you know.
It's a hell spawn. It's literally what
hey.
a child is.
Hey, watch what you're saying. First off.
My point exactly.
Hey, look, but who are you talking to?
Nudging the shoulder, like, yeah, you see? My point
Come
exactly.
on. Man, people call me Hellspawn. Fuck.
Yeah. Exactly. You're just proving my point. And I'm just going to start walking towards the south.
Fine. Fuck.
Okay.
This bitch,
Yeah.
Nova.
Would I hear
You
you,
begin
say
to-
that?
I'm very under my breath.
But would I have heard you say it?
You might hear me grumble.
What's your passive perception? Nova.
Tis. It's only 12.
Yeah, you would hear like some grumblings and maybe like, oh, Nova.
I'm gonna look back at you. What? Something to say? We had like a big
no.
smirk on my face.
Yeah, you know, God damn it, I had something and now I don't.
That's what I thought.
You win this round, but I'm coming back in round 2.
Nah, I won the battle.
We haven't
Yep,
gone the
yep,
distance.
yep,
We
yep.
haven't gone the distance yet, Slugger.
We're going for speed.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
And I'm all alone in my time of need. What? What am I saying?
It's alright.
So-
Patience, you and I both know that I'd win in a fight, and I wouldn't even have to lay a finger on you.
I would love to see you try.
I'd have you squirming around on the floor crying for me to stop.
Yeah, not before I'd leave you black and blue and
Nah.
drooling on the mat. Just saying.
Keep dreaming. Let me just
It's
keep
gonna
walking.
happen one of these days.
Nope.
Doesn't have to be a a mean fight. We can do it clean.
Yeah, I could just make you laugh to death. Without actually dying, of course.
Bring it on. Bring it on. When are we doing this? Let's set a time and date right fucking now.
Right fucking now.
Right now.
No, we can't right now. Find the beans and then we'll figure it out.
Fine. God, now you got me all raring to go. Fuck.
Good, keep that energy. Harness it to find the
Fine.
beans.
Finding the fucking beans. Let's go. Fucking walks off.
Patience is stomping with determination to find the beans.
100%.
As the two kind of
The
march
two
ahead of the
blues.
group, they march ahead of the group, stomping their feet in unison, the rest of you following behind. You guys make your way south towards the rest of Molten Hammer to kind of look things over and see if you can find the beans. And that's where we'll end tonight.
The Blue Bombers.
The Blue Bombers.
The two
Blue
blues.
Bombers go head to head.
Next time.
A 5-round battle. Who will win? Find out next time.
On Dungeon Crawlers.
Dungeon Crawlers presents WWE SmackDown.
No.
Or something like
You guys have a great night. Thank you for coming. Please come again next Wednesday. Love ya. Be safe. Don't
And
do
stay
what Baby
hydrated.
did.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do drugs, kids.
Or do,
Drugs.
but do it if you're gonna do something stupid. Be smart about it.
That's
Doesn't
right.
make any sense. All right, as Ginge said, guys, we will be back next week, 8:30 Central. In the meantime, be safe, be kind, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Love ya.
Love you.